Hi, Leo. This is Just with your weekly reading for October 2019. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Leo, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, in the description box below, you'll find the link to my website to set something up for yourself. And I also have the link for the extended love reading after this reading. So if you're interested in more of that fun stuff, please click the link below for the extended. Now, this week, Leo, some of you are worried about career and finance, okay? Your job, you may have felt like it was secure. Not so much right now. Some of you may feel like your job isn't as secure as it used to be. You may be having a hard time with real estate if that is your career focus. Closing on a house, also construction of a home, maybe a bit of a stress and strain on you right now. But it looks like you'll have someone that is going to help you out. So put yourself out there, make some phone calls because it looks like it'll work. If you've been out of work and looking for work, it's a process, I would say. You may get some interest, but some of you may have to move your location to get a better response or to get what you're looking for. You may have to move. And some of you are being very stubborn about moving. You don't want to move. And it may not be what's said, it's how something was said to you that kind of really puts a bad taste in your mouth. And you may not feel like wanting to go anywhere. But it's kind of, I'm almost like life is pushing you in another direction. Like it's kind of forcing you to move on from something. This week, kind of either apologizing, people accepting apologies, you know, standing by your phone. You're going to miss some calls. You're going to miss some messages. You're going to miss some form of communication. You may feel like you're not up to snuff this week, so you're not really getting a lot of accomplished. These are challenges this week. And I feel taking things slow but steady may also be a challenge. You may find like none of it works. You're like, oh, well, I can't. I want to go run here and do this and do that, but now I can't do it. So I have to wait. So either you're waiting or you just don't have the energy to do it. So there's a lot of little hiccups along the way, I'll say. Something that you are not waiting on any longer. You're going after it. You're going to make something happen. You're going to communicate. You're going to confront someone. You're going to deal with something because you got to know. The problem is that you may not get what you're looking for. I'm sorry to say, like you're going after something. It's something could be very minute. Like you're making a phone call because you want to set up a doctor's appointment and no one answers the phone. And then when they do, it's like, oh, well, we don't have anything until November, that type of thing. So it could be something very mundane. It doesn't have to be so serious, but I do see you wanting something, wanting to be heard, confronting someone or wanting to get something done and then being disappointed that it's not happening the way that you would like. Again, just 1 week, there may be some squares or a little bit of energy that makes a bit of a disruption in that area for you. Now, I feel like some of you may be making a great partnership at work. There could be someone who you have a really great rapport with. This could be a supervisor. It could be the owner of the business, someone who has some form of weight or title in the business at the company. And it looks like some of you, again, you may be forming or forging a partnership that would be a really great one. Someone that you can count on, someone that you could depend on, someone that has always been in your corner. If you have your own business, someone could be leaving. I want to say someone could be leaving. There may be some issues that you chose one person over another. Okay, that type of thing could be problematic. But if it's the right person, then you have to stand in your truth. And some of you may be like, you may have someone could have chosen someone over you. Okay, now that person didn't prove to be the right person, and now it's like someone is, okay, how am I going to say this? This could be you, this could be someone else. And this could be in the work sector. It also could be love. I haven't touched quite on love yet, but someone could have chose one person over the other, and the other person didn't work out. And now there's sadness and loss that they have no one. Does that make sense? So like, okay, you were up for a job. They chose this person over you, and now this person wind up quitting, and now they don't have anyone, or they can't get you back because they chose the other person over you. It's kind of what I'm getting from your story here. So some of you could be dealing with that. Money is very much a focus, very much a focus. I do see increase by next week. So increases will be coming in. It has to do with your efforts. I feel like some of you are ready to pick up, take the money out of the bank and just go, like leave, like really move someplace far. The world is in your hands. So you're trying to decide, what do I do next? Where do I go from here? What do I do when I get this money? Because some of you could be waiting for money to come, to clear, to come in the mail. You're waiting for some money, and you're already thinking of what you should be doing with that money when it comes in. Not all, you may not be getting all the money that you anticipated. So there are some little losses that you've taken, but you will be getting some monies back. Definitely. I see move. I see a lot of signs moving. So some of you definitely could be moving, and it may be trying to move away from someone, maybe trying to move away from a situation. Some of you could be moving away from yourself, like your inner thoughts. You're trying to get away, trying to go someplace that's more peaceful and calm. So a spa would be great for you guys. The water would be amazing. So if you're by the beach or a river or something, a lake that has really good clean water, definitely go by water, because that's going to help you. That's definitely going to help you guys to connect a little bit more with your emotions and to filter your emotions. Now, when it comes to the elements, I feel that some of you, if you're dealing with water signs, you could be hearing from a water sign trying to make amends. I definitely see that. There could be like a lot of expressions of love when it comes to water signs. Absolutely. Earth signs are making a true commitment to you guys. So some of you could be, stepping your game up and about to, like someone could be like earth signs. If there was a flip-flopper, someone's making a decision. They're not playing around anymore. They may need a little bit more time to fully conclude this decision, but it looks like there's going to be a final decision between you guys and an earth sign. If you're dealing with air signs, well, that they are the cause of your hurt and your pain. Some of you are definitely dealing with a lot of anxiety and stress and hurt from an air sign who keeps coming back into your life and doesn't seem to want to leave, doesn't want to seem to leave you the hell alone, doesn't want to seem to let it go. Like you're not waiting, you've moved on, and they just won't let you go. So yeah, Libras is hard. It could, for some of you, it could be Libras, but I'm not just speaking for Libras, but air signs, it's difficult to kind of get on the other side of that situation with air signs. And fire signs, it looks like fire signs, it's going to be difficult to hear from a fire sign. I'll say that. It's a bit of a challenge. Some of you have fire signs on your mind very heavily. Some of you have staked a claim with a fire sign. You're falling in love with a fire sign is what it looks like. Or you're reclaiming some form of love for a fire sign. I don't feel like fire signs are necessarily waiting around. They're starting this whole new area in their life. And some of you may, if you have other fire signs in your life, you may hear that they've moved. Like, what? You moved? What? And that type of thing. Like they've moved. They're taking some type of a risk. Now, some of you may find it shocking that a fire sign moved on so fast, or everything is okay with them. They're not even, thinking about the situation for some of you. And no drama with fire signs either. If you meet new fire signs, I feel like these people will be very self-focused, excuse me, which seems to be the theme. Very self-focused and not about any drama. Now, love. It looks like some of you definitely is kind of trying to move. For some of you, you definitely have a very strong, beneficial relationship with someone where there's love, there's commitment, there's a strong community and connectivity with this person. And for some of you, I feel like you could be moving with your mate. There's a move that's going to go on. Someone is attaching from family and now cleaving to this new normal. And that may be a hard pill to swallow for someone, that they have to kind of move away, but it will be the best thing. Someone is worried about their own sense of security. Like they don't want to just rely or depend on this person because they know that they can get kind of swallowed up by the person, and it's not intentional. This person is just a strong force to be reckoned with. So they feel like they need to safeguard themselves. They need their own home. They need their own ... before they sign marriage papers. Like, they know that it's imperative for them to have a sense of security within self prior to aligning with this very strong personality that they're in love with, for some of you Leos. And the worry might be that you're not finding the property yet. Like, you're getting closer to a committed relationship, and you kind of want to lock down your own sense of security and may not be sharing that with them as well. So they may not know why you're so upset or what's going on with you. I feel like relationships for you guys this week is a bit of a process. Some of you are definitely probably trying to go after someone, interact with them. Could be an air sign coming after you as well. They are not someone who's going to take no for an answer. Even though they come back in, I feel like you're still either very much affected by what has happened. Some of you could be going after someone, wanting to communicate with them, but you may not be getting the answers that you're looking for. May not get, you may not get their attention. And that's going to make you sad, that you can't communicate with someone, that you can't get clarity on a situation. And I feel like a part of you feel like a situation is not right. It's not fair. We kind of talked about this last week about something not being right, but it's okay. And now this week, you're still at that place where it's like you're still thinking about, all that's been done wrong of you, like whatever you've gone through and you've had to deal with. And you're just like, Some of you are taking stock and you're going through all of the losses that you've endured in your life and why and where it's led you today. And some of you may be saying, I still feel a sense of hardship with this, but I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go and move on. I'm going to let that be what it needs to be. And I'm going to start focusing on my life, because I do see that some of you, although you're very disappointed and you're very still feeling the emotions of whatever breakup this was with someone, I feel that you're going to reclaim your life by the end of the week, going into next week. You're going to start to make some type of a decision of what your next steps will possibly be. And a lot of it hinges on your financial increase. So waiting for monies, as I said, before you make your next move. And it looks like your next move will be a bit of your best move, because some of you are going to be moving on, moving forward. And I do see a possibility to rekindle a situation down the line with someone. Absolutely. It may take a little bit longer than this week, but I do see opportunities to kind of move into a new place with someone. Let the past go. Let the drama go. Some of you could be letting two people go and you're just moving forward on by yourself, or letting one person go and trying to put a time and attention into another relationship. But it's like you really have to kind of think this through. You have to ask yourself, do you really want this? Is this 100% what you want? Will you have any regrets down the line? Because I see you holding back, and someone definitely has some form of control over you. Like they know what to do to get you there. And I feel like some of you you're out the game, Leo. Some of you are out the game, or someone has taken themselves out of the game, and they only want you, and they're going to express that I only want you. I only want to love you. I only love you. You guys could also be expressing that. But I feel like if it's you, especially if you're a Leo man, you're taking a bit of time. The male energy here is taking a bit of time before he kind of spills his guts, if that makes any sense. But I definitely see once that sense of assurity and confidence comes, then next will be some expressing of an emotion and making that commitment. So commitment is coming, guys. You're on the tail end of this disappointment, this hurt, possibly having to say goodbye to someone, but also knowing that the love is still there and moving on to something new. Or, for some of you, you're definitely going to be admitting a sense of love to someone, a commitment to someone, and willing to go to the next level. Now, I also see a waiting, even though you're free to go and you're single and you're able to kind of pick your ball up and go. Some of you are still sitting around waiting. Some of you still are waiting for that person, especially if you are a Leo woman and you have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces man. Yeah, you're still waiting. You just don't, you want him to tap out. You don't want him to, have any other options. You just want it to be you. And some of you are still waiting for this person to kind of drop someone else or drop whoever else could be an option and just choose you, because you do have very deep love for this person. But you may be enjoying yourself with another person. I feel it's digital, so it could be someone online or over the phone you guys could be talking to. But there's still a very strong connection with another person. That's what I get. So in the extended, we're going to look deeper into you and this person, find out what could be the challenges. How do they feel deep down inside? What do they want to tell you that they're not telling you? What won't change between you and them no matter what? What is they challenged by the most, and what will their actions be? Not just this week, but a month out from now. How's things going to work out between the two of you? If you're interested, in the description box below, you'll find the link, and also my website. You can click on that and set something up for yourself. If you would like to share with us how this resonates, please do so, because I would love to hear from you. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Leo.